Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. Currently, it's the Steelers with the football as we get back into the action in quarter number 2. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TV. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. After the pick six, here's Pickett to try again. He gets this one to Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Oh, nice move. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now it's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Second down and 3. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On second down, here's Burrow. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Montravius Adams in there to get him, and with it, time will expire here in this first half of play. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This 4th and...
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their 25-yard line. Back to throw. Pickett looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here at the 23. It's 2nd and 12. Pickett. Here's Johnson with a reception. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 42 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Pickett now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 29, here's the 2nd down and 4. Pickett will look to throw it here. He finds Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Pickett, he's going to throw it again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll try the right side with Harris. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. Harris will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt. Folk's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this 2nd half. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by Mingo, right side. He may go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jonathan Mingo, 79 yards. And the Bengals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. It's taken to the 26. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals offense returns to the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read. Better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards.
Everything's been doing right here in this one. This offense is another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. It's complete to Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still...
And he is in! Touchdown, Bengals! Joe Mixon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Recovered by Pittsburgh.
First and 10, here's Pickett. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Allen Robinson. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is down to 24. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Out to the left. He's got Sample there. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 30.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
At the 30-yard line.
Burrow once again here on second and 10. He completes this one to Mingo. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Burrow on third down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Pickett back to throw. Robinson's got it. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
A gain of 7 and a Steeler 1st down.
Here's Pickett. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches at the 42-yard line.
Pickett right back to the air again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the screen there, and 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw, Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Dialing up another pass here, Pickett. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line.
1st down, Steelers.
Pickett will look to throw it here. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Pickett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now the Bengals on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. That is caught and out across midfield down to the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Mixing up the middle. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down. That keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is taken in by Boyd. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the Steelers' 25-yard line.
Once again, they run with Mixon. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. A CD that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this one.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Steelers' 2-yard line.
Mixon. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's a run with Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. He finds his man Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
One final shot for Pickett. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete dominance.